So here we're going to look at rounding a decimal to a specified number of decimal places. Consider if we wanted to round 6.734 to 2 decimal places. Clearly, the number is between 6.73 and 6.74. So it's going to be one of those two things if it's written to 2 decimal places. So look at the number line that we have here. 6.734 we can see is located just here. Halfway is here at 6.735. So from our diagram, we can see that 6.374 is closer to 6.3 than it is to 6.74. So to 2 decimal places, we round it to 6.73. The normal way of deciding this is to consider a check digit. The digit in the decimal place after the one we are rounding to. So 6.734, we're rounding to 2 decimal places. We're going to cut the number just here. So our check digit is in the 3rd decimal place. So we say that just here. If we're rounding to 2 decimal places, the check digit is in the 3rd decimal place. If we're rounding to 3 decimal places, the check digit is in the 4th decimal place, and so on. Now the rule is that if the check digit is 0 to 4, we round down, meaning we keep our last decimal place the same. So this one is 0 to 4, so we round down, and by rounding down, what I mean is we do what this diagram says here. We take our answer and we round it down to 6.73. The effect is that this decimal place does not change. We just simply cut off this part of the decimal. But if the check digit is 5 to 9, we round up, meaning we increase our last decimal place. If the check digit was a 5 to 9, then our number would be on this side, or it's exactly halfway. But the convention is that halfway rounds upwards. So what we're saying there is if we had something like 6.736, the check digit being 6 because we're chopping here, that tells us that our number is closer to 6.74, and so we would round up to 6.74.